Alright, so it's been a while since we last came face to face and discussed about custom ROMs. In fact, this particular video was also not planned at all and sort of, I would say, just popped right into my head when I was doing some R&D about the next custom ROM I was planning to review for the Redmi Note 10 Pro. Now, if you're a long-time viewer of my channel, you'd probably know that I always urge you guys to install ROM zip files using the ADB sideload method because, in my opinion at least, that is probably the cleanest and easiest way to do so. And the only reason I kind of refrained from recommending TWRP or orangefox to you guys is because for a long time now, after Android 12 was released, those two recoveries kind of failed to do the most basic stuff that they were designed for, and that is to basically decrypt the internal storage so that all you needed was your phone and you could just download ROM zip files and install to your phones. But no, that was not possible since the internal storage couldn't be decrypted. And the only way to bypass that was kind of using a third-party client like your PC, for example. And the only way to do so was kind of using ADB push commands to just transfer the file to your phone temporarily and install it, or by using other things like a USB thumb drive, for example, that had OTG functionality, or even some SD cards, and that was kind of cumbersome in my opinion. Now, just a couple of days ago, I found a version of orangefox recovery that kind of remediated those problems. I installed that onto my phone and kind of played around with a bit, and now I can say is that maybe, just maybe, this particular recovery is the one that we were looking for to be able to freely switch between ROMs without the need of a PC like that. Alright, now enough of the history classes. Let me show you guys how you're going to install the orangefox recovery onto your Redmi Note 10 Pro or the Pro Max, and then maybe we'll get to play with it a bit more. Alright, so the very first thing that you're going to do is hop onto your web browser and open the very first link that I gave in the video description. The link will take you to this page from where you should be able to download the recovery zip file. Alright, so basically there are two ways of installing the orangefox recovery onto your phones. And the first method is when you already have a custom recovery like TWRP installed. The process is much more simpler in that case because you just need to flash the recovery zip file just like any other zip file, and the next time you boot into your recovery, you will be greeted with the orangefox recovery. Now, what happens if you don't have TWRP? Nothing happens actually, you just need to flash using the manual way, and I'll show you how to do that. Let me get to my PC. So once you have downloaded the orangefox zip file, right click on it and extract the contents like so. The file we are looking for here is called recovery.img, and the way to flash this file is just like any other custom recoveries. So let's boot up our phones to the fastboot mode by holding the volume down and the power button till you see the red fastboot text on your screen. Then connect the phone to your PC with the same Type-C cable that came with your phone. Now back to our PC, let's first copy the recovery.img file and paste it into our platform tools folder. Then go to the top address bar like so and type in cmd to open a command prompt session in our current folder. Then go ahead and type in the command fastboot space devices and then hit enter to see if your phone is properly connected to the PC. The serial number next to the fastboot text indicates that our phone is indeed connected properly. So let's type in the next command, which is fastboot space flash space recovery space recovery.img and then hit enter. And just like that, orangefox recovery should be flashed into the recovery partition of our phones. And now if you hold the power and the volume up button to go to the recovery, you'll be greeted with the orangefox splash screen followed by the recovery itself. Alright, so now that you've installed the orangefox recovery onto your phone, let's go through some of the features that this recovery provides you. And spoiler alert, some of these are really interesting to be honest. So let's quickly dive in. Now the first and foremost thing to check right here is basically if you have access to your internal storage. Now, a thing to keep in mind right here, orangefox currently supports decrypting of internal storages only if you have a PIN or a password set onto your phones. If you have stuff like a pattern lock set up onto your phone, you basically just need to remove that, set up a PIN or a password, and then come back to your orangefox recovery, and I'm sure you will be able to decrypt your storage right now. So as you can see right here, I have the Pixel OS currently running on my Note 10 Pro, and also if I try to unlock my phone, I have to enter a PIN. Also, let me show you guys my phone's download folder because it currently has these two files right here, which I'm hoping we'll also be able to access through our orangefox recovery. Now if I go and reboot to the orangefox recovery, as you can see right here, it's asking me for the password to decrypt my storage. So let me enter my PIN real quick. Okay, it's saying that the storage was decrypted successfully. So now if we check the download folder of our internal storage, there we go, we do have access to our files right here, so that's awesome. And so from here onwards, you will be able to download and install any ROM zip file that you want directly onto your phones because you have access to your internal storage through your recovery, and that is actually a good thing. And not only ROM zip files, you can download and flash any zip file that you want, which kind of gave me an idea that I need to make an updated routing video. So hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on that. Now, aside from just the basic functionality of installing zip files, OrangeFox also provides you with a lot more goodies. So if you tap on this cloud icon right here, you can create your NAND backup and restore your system if you did end up with a soft brick. Next to that, we have our logs, which tells us what were the last actions we did in our recovery, and then there's the menu. From here, you can select mount to mount your SD card or OTG drive if you want to access files on them. Then there's the partitions, which you can modify or format. And there's a lot more things you can do right here, like accessing ADB commands or opening up a terminal to execute advanced system commands. And then we come to my most favorite section, which is customizations. Here you can find a plethora of options to change your color, the fonts, splash screen, and even change the brightness or tweak around with the vibrations. And yeah, that's about it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today with respect to the OrangeFox recovery. And if it's not evident by now, it has become my current go-to when it comes to playing around with custom ROMs. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, definitely hit that like button to make me smile. And stay subscribed and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on a single upload. So this is me, Rohit, signing off. I'll see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.